If I told you it was 69 degrees out here, Michigan, would you believe me? I wouldn't. Because I see the snow on the ground. 60 degrees, almost 70. I think this would be melting a lot faster. Well, it is Michigan. And it is about 65, 69 degrees. It said 69 in the house, but we're always a little goofy. But today is Tuesday, February, 27th? It is, I don't know, get back, Jujana. I won't, there we go. All right, whatever. It is the 27th. Wednesday is 28th. So today is Tuesday, 27th. It is upper 60s. It's absolutely gorgeous outside. And got like a Franklin taking a shit right there. That's free. You don't have to pay for that. We're not gonna let Watt take a shit and give him privacy. But we got Mac up there, or Ruckus, sorry. I remember why my parents always called me Rick Steve Rick. Kind of like my nieces. Said Nick. Nick said, whoever. But it is gorgeous, and the reason for the, hey, there's our print. So, I was talking about a print the other day. That thing. That's not my dog. That's a big print. The thing that gives me is the middle. It's the middle two. These two kind of make me wonder. They're a little bit longer. If you look, you can see my dog's print right next to it. And that would be, I think that's Ruckus's print. He's got the big paws and the 3 dogs. But there's another one. I mean, if you look at that size of that print, that's a fucking big print. One, two, three. That's a handprint. That's gonna be a skunk or a raccoon. I think it's got thumbs. But yeah, I mean, I remember I have a friend of mine, Jeff, that's he likes to rock pick. I like to rock pick. He's I want to say a professional rock picker. He knows what he's looking at. I don't give a shit what I'm looking at when I'm on the beach. Usually just head down, looking for Petoskey stones or anything cool like that. Just get a head down. You see my dogs? I have it. I hear one. There's one. What's up, Mac? I see Mac. So that means Ruckus has got to be around somewhere because they don't really venture too far from each other. Yeah, he's there. Now we're stinking Franklin. There's Big Frank. So, talk about the trail quite often. This is the start of the trail. Well, not really the start. It starts at the road, goes that way. This is a 10-foot easement trail. That's what we're gonna tell people when they look on the. Well, I'm not gonna admit anything. There is a 10-foot easement going through somebody's property in our HOA. And there's there for people to walk through so they can go back to the state land and enjoy the state land as much as we do. Well, one, I don't give a two flying fucks about fucking access. Get the fuck off whoever's land that may be. So we have enjoyed this day today. That's what I'm gonna say. Now, if it were my land and I had a 10-foot access going through that at any time, Dick, and fucking hurry, can go through, I would block that thing off. I would do my best. And if you think it's the law that says if it has not been used in 7 years, 8 years, that it reverts back to the OG original. It does not exist. So if there happens to be a tree in that middle of the access point, I think that would give us, if that tree is about a 2 1/4, 2 3/8 round, yeah, you can call that past 8 years, almost 10, 12 years. So if that were my property, I'd have no problem saying that, nobody's ever used this before. We're just gonna let it go back to nature. Rod and I. But yeah, today is Tuesday is warm as shit. Warmest day so far. And the reason why I started this, how many minutes ago? Christ almighty, I babble. We're supposed to get 4 to 5 inches of snow between midnight and 6 in the morning. I look forward to it. It won't melt. Especially with today being this warm. There's already standing water on the ground, so it's just waiting for the ground to thaw out, and that'll be, start warming up. But tomorrow's going to be more of a pain in the ass. Oh, probably driving home, then it will be going down, because, let's see, tomorrow's Wednesday, started. Well, we got one truck, so I'll go in at 4:30. It's nobody's on the road, and if anybody's on the road, it's easier to pass them then. What's up, big boy? Hi, big boy. Hi, big boy. That's Big Mac. Big Mac, he's my heterochromia. Homochromia? I think it's a homochromia. One eye is blue, one eye is different colors. No pigment in the other eye. He is my boxer, my pit, my bull mastiff. We were told that he was a number 2 go poop. Rockets go poop. Oh, he's such a good boy. I think it's him. I can't see. He's black. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's black. He's sorry. Fucking hard to see. He's so black. That's not racist. He's a dog. Well, I'm black too, so fuck you guys. Yes. The margin of error with Ancestry and 23andMe is 3 to 5%, and 2 to 6%. If you have anything within that could be a margin of error. So if your 23andMe Ancestry.com comes back and says that you have 3% Italian, you really can't say that you're 3% Italian because that's within the margin of error. You can if you want to, but it's probably not true. If I remember right, when I was doing that, it said that most of the people have some sort of African in them. Sub-Saharan something. There's color in everybody's family tree somewhere. But it's usually within the 3%, I don't know, 5-6%. Within the margin of error easily. I did my 23andMe. I had 8% Sub-Saharan, West African, Congolese, and a couple of different ones that were in there. I didn't believe it. We did it again, and it came back 10%. So, naturally, I know this is a horrible thing to say, but when it suits me, I am black. I have 10%. I will, if reparations ever become a thing, look out. You bet. I'll be able to trace my ancestry back to nowhere. It's absurd. I just use it more as a joke. If I make an off-color, no pun intended, off-color joke, I just say, well, I'm black, so it's okay. I do not say nigger. I do not say nigga. I don't say any of those words. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. My dogs don't speak English. They understand, but I don't think anybody's here to get offended. Anybody got offended over what I just said, you could let me know. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? There's people up in the trees. Reminds me of the time over in Japan, people up in the trees. With the auxiliary security force, we're walking down the trail, much like this trail. And who was it? Gunny Sergeant O'Connor. Joseph O'Connor. Gunny. He was our cadre. He told us, beware when you're walking down the trail. I got my boys, which meant his crew of Marines, were sitting around waiting to ambush us. And they were teaching us how to cover and conceal, stuff like that, if I remember right. That's been a while. So we're walking down the trail. And we were Navy, so we never really gave two hoots about defending anything. We weren't going to. We were sailors. Jesus. We're in the back with the AC on. We're comfortable. Let the Marines and the Army be the men. We didn't do it. So we're walking down the trail, and all of a sudden you hear this snap. You're like, what the fuck? And then you see these 4 or 5 Marines jumping out of the tree. And they're, okay, we got you. Okay, we're dead. So what? Could we go have lunch now? I think we pissed them off because we really did not care. We just wanted to go eat. That was pretty much it. What else were we babbling about? Yeah, we're supposed to get some snow tomorrow night, tomorrow morning, which would be fun. And of course, the new thing on my Jeep going wrong now is my sway bar is, oh my God, well, let's start at the beginning. My sway bar is never disconnected. I have a Rubicon, so it's got a automatic disconnect on the sway bar, and it has X locks. I gotta lock my axles. My axle locks work fine. I've used those 3 or 4 times. But my sway bar has never worked. So when I first got my Jeep, talking to a buddy of mine, he said, yeah, cut those sway bars off. You'll enjoy the ride a lot more. It'll be a little bit more soft. And it's true. So the sway bars, it's such a nice ride. It's like, I remember I drove a Buick once while my Toyota was getting fixed. And just like driving that Buick, it was so soft, so nice. But that's not why I have a Jeep. I have a Jeep so I can feel the bumps. I like the bumps. I like to be able to feel what's on the road. I don't know why, I've always had. But my sway bar has never disconnected. So I cut my end length. So my sway bar was free. So end length at the sway bar goes all the way across the front. All right, let's use snow. If this, that's not good. Okay, let's use this. Okay, this is my Jeep. My sway bars go from here to here. They attach this front side to this front side, and they make it so they won't go like this. Like that. My sway bars will keep it steady, so I go up and down evenly. Well, I took them off. I cut them. So my Jeep did go up, down, and it also swayed left to right like a boat. It was not a big sway, but it was fun. I'll give you a new A new way of driving. It's a lot of fun. I put that Jeep up 2 inches, and I had the sway bar disconnected, and that is a little too much. It's a little top heavy. So I got adjustable end links. I put them on, and never really thought about it until now. When I see the light coming on, flashing, sway bar, sway bar, sway bar. So talking to myself on the way home, it's got nothing to do with my drive. Oh, excuse me. Having the sway bars disconnected or connected. Doesn't matter. I don't know why the light's coming on all of a sudden. So looked at them on the way inside today after I was in the garage. There was no, I don't know, they look the same. So all that tells me now is that my sway bar is now somehow communicating with the computer. We got a plane coming in. Sounds like a plane. So it means that my sway bar is now communicating with the computer, telling it that something's wrong. Well, duh, something's wrong with it for the goddamn 3 years I've had it. So we're gonna go look at it tonight. It's warm. I should open up the back door of the garage to get all that stuff out. I do not see my boys, my black boys. Ruckus, Franklin. Let's see where they're at. Oh, there's Ruckus right there. Jesus, fuckers, they're always right there. Where's Franklin? Where's your brother? Sway bars. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm probably just gonna pull the fuse and call it good. And it really serves me no purpose having power to the sway bar, because even if it did work with the adjustable adjustable end links that I put on there, it can't disconnect. Oh, wait a minute. Well, that's interesting. It can disconnect in the middle where its factory is supposed to disconnect. So that brings up one other thing. Why are these now starting to disconnect? I don't know. Yeah, I'll put it up on. I'll jack it up, put it up on the stands to see what happens. It's only 2:30 or something, so I got a couple hours to kill. It's gonna be nice and warm. So I should have went and got my brake caliper. Did that. I was waiting for a warm day, but I didn't know it was gonna be goddamn today. I'm missing the dog. No, I'm not. There he is. All right, kids, we're going to let you guys go chat. If you guys want to have some fun, check out Enderprise on Twitch. ENDERPRIZE. He likes playing video games. He gets paid pretty well for playing fucking video games. Fucking craziness. But that's just jealousy. I wish somebody would pay me to play Call of Duty. I could do that all day long. But I'm not the charismatic person that my brother is. My brother is an absolute showman. Craziness. He got called to a tryout for the Blue Man Group one time. Can't remember which. I want to say Vegas or something, but he was, if I remember right, 2 away from actually making the cut. So it's pretty good. Our brother's been in all kinds of bands and shit. Badass is the one that I know of. There's Rockin' Shack. I remember he opened that. Played with Guar. Motherfucking Guar, man. That's my. He calls me Grandpa Rock. But I remember Guar. That was my time. But all right, we're done. We're gonna go smoke and have a great rest of the afternoon in the sun. We hope you guys do too. Remember, like, who was it? Terrell in Dallas says, just because I don't call you, just because I don't talk to you, doesn't mean I don't think about you. So, if you're sitting there wondering what the hell's going on, I'm still thinking about the people I need to be thinking about. So, Don't worry if you haven't heard anything, you will. Folks, well, check you later. I hope your day is as enjoyable as this. Oh. This is an absolutely gorgeous day. But we're gonna do one tomorrow, and we'll show you how much snow we got. Actually, I might, if I can remember, I'll do a YouTube live driving in tomorrow. That'll be fun. But the sway bar going off with my caliper still broke on the left side. Hey, it'll be a hoot. A little bit of snow, a little bit of ice, and my Chinese tires. Woohoo! All right, kids. Have a great day. If we see anything out in the woods, we are still looking for a bobcat out here. He's got some. Yeah, we hear some stuff out here all the time. But so far, I've seen a couple of prints, and there's been some big scratching posts on one of the trees over there. Okay, we're done. Too much bullshit, and I'm too high.